I'm sure I'll do with better with Paladin and Hunter, but this is the new Hunter skin.
I watch over the dens. It is a very adorable charge.
There, lose, go back to horse. All beasts. I don't think the pet collector is all that good unless you pull it off perfectly. But Primordial Drake's a good card, even for Hunter. Are we just gonna go for dragons? Guess Toxicologist, maybe I'll get a weapon. Of course, the Elemental Synergy. Well, there's a Blaze Caller. A little later on. Storming Champion's not bad. Let's just take Sneaky Scout. There's that Dragonbane shot. I haven't got to play it yet, but it seems really good. Deal 2 damage, honorable kill, add a Dragonbane shot to your hand. This is... I mean, it hasn't seemed as good as the honorable kill weapon, but it's been critical to some of the hunters who have managed to beat me. Trying to figure out the art here. Here's an arm, here's a shoulder. But is that a head? Who is holding the Dragonbane shot? I can't tell. Pop's cooler. Emerald Hive Queen's terrible, but somebody with Emerald Hive Queen beat me yesterday, and I was terribly annoyed about it. I think Piranha Launcher is too expensive for what it does. 5 mana, 2/4. I'm trying to think it's a crossbow. I'll take the silence. Oh. These are good. Boy, it's like unfortunate how good these all are. Well, we've already got at least one rush in the deck, which we do. I might take Diving Griffin over Quickshot. Although Quickshot can go face. But there's just too many good dragons to discover. So, can't take Primordial. Living Dragon Myth is a fine 3, and I'm not a big fan of secrets. Whip Spare, get a random beast. Take it over the Mastodon. You can think about Emerald Reaver just a little bit. Your next beast costs 2 less. Well, we got a couple of beasts at least. Let's take the Stormback Battle Ram. Bat Rider over Kooky. And the Rush is not bad either, but I like Bat Rider. Bat Rider's been doing work, especially killing stealth minions. I like Taskmaster in a lot of classes, maybe especially Priest, but in Hunter. And then I'm going to take Snowblind Harpy. I do have at least one Elemental for the Thunder Lizard, but that's not a good enough reason to take a 3 mana 3/3 over 3 mana 3/4. And it says, Save, do you think Elden Ring is enjoyable for someone who's never played Souls games? So the answer is yes, provided you are not a person who rages when you die, because you will almost definitely die a lot. But if you are, if you play online, you're willing to accept help from people, because you can summon people into your world to help with bosses. And if you don't rage when you die, yeah, I think so. The biggest thing to know is that, you can potentially play with a shield, but rolling is incredibly important. When you roll, you are invincible for a large portion of the roll. And that's a critical thing in Souls games. But yeah, as long as you don't rage when you die, and as long as you're willing to accept help, I think even for a first-time Souls playthrough, yeah, I think it could be very enjoyable. Sneaky Scout versus Nesting Rock. Got a little bit of beast synergy with the Battle Ram. Of course, you ever draft Dinomancy? I've done it at least once, but it's generally a terrible idea. You're not going to have your deck be all beasts, typically. One thing to note is, I've got Primordial Explorer, I've got Dragonbane Shot, kind of Web Spinner, I've got Big Ol' Whelp. We have a little bit more value than some hunters, in terms of drafting another cheap card. I think I'll take Nesting. I think getting 2s is hard in this rotation. Do you think so? I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, Shaky Zip Gunner, give a random minion in your hand, +2/+2 is pretty good, and I guess... This is Stampede! Oh, I really find Stampede very good. But I've always found Shaky Zip Gunner good. You lose 1 health to get a +2/+2 hand buff. Quite worth it. Quite worth it. But yeah, you get the Shake, you get the Shot Flare. Fire Plume Phoenix versus Dire Wolf versus Horde Pillager. I don't have any weapons at all for Horde Pillager. I'm gonna go Fire Plume Phoenix, but Dire Wolf is interesting and has a little bit of synergy with the Battle Ram. Steal your opponent's weapon. I mean, it'd be fun if we'd pull it off, but it almost never gets pulled off. I'm just gonna take Illusionist. It's a decent 3. Bloodguard is sweet. I like Faceless Corruptor a lot this meta, but I think I still like Bloodguard even more. Somebody said, you ever draft Dinomancy? I say it's generally a terrible idea. It's still a terrible idea here. This is not Elden Ring. We played like 4 hours of Elden Ring. Alright. Gyrocopter. I think, yeah, I mean, Dire Frenzy. We got some beasts, but Dire Frenzy's just a much harder card to pull off. Gyromancer's been doing good this meta. I don't think I like Toxic Reinforcements. You know, you get 3 mana worth of stuff for 1 mana, but you have to do 3 hero powers to do it, and doing hero powers early on in Arena is really tough. So let's go Glacial Shard. No real thought to the stealth there for me. The right pick here is almost definitely Crackling Razormaw. In fact, it's definitely Crackling Razormaw. That means I'm spending 800 dust, because here's another solid wild common. And so we'll go ahead and craft it. And just like the Shaky Zip Gunner, it just has movement. Alright, I mean, our deck doesn't look terrible, so I don't know if I want to play some of these cards with random legendaries, but I'll take it over Jungle Panther. I'm just trying to catch up with my progress in Elden Ring. I mean, it might be tough, but yeah, I'm like almost 40 hours in, I think. 35, 40. Granted, you know, like 3 of those hours were just dying in that cave with the shrimp. Ugh. Grand Beast and +1/+1. We do have some beasts. I like Ice of Protector, but maybe not enough in Hunter. Draw a card, repeat until you have at least 3 cards. Nah, I don't think that works. Let's just stick a 2. Mortus, Evasive Worm. Troll Centurion over Legionnaire. We're coming up near the end of the deck. Evasive Feywing 2. We don't really have Dragon Synergy, but I don't need to adapt your Murlocs anyway. Dunbalar Bunker. Draw your 0 secrets from your deck and set its cost to 1. Great. Tiger. Tiger has synergy with the Battle Ram. If you control a secret, I'm not going to control secrets, but it's 3 mana 4/3, which is fairly stad. Let's take Firefly. Firefly weaves well into your mana curves. Don't need the Spire Tank anyway. This is the last pick. Alright, well, it cost 800 dust to do it. Crafted a new Crackling Razormaw. We crafted a new Shaky Zip Gunner. But yeah, not a bad looking Hunter deck overall. I wish it had the honorable kill weapon, but at least we got the Dragonbane shot. It was only there on the first day, but actually want to know how you progress overall. I'm just gonna be able to get through the second day of the ring.
You asked for it.
None may interrupt my watch.
I was just gonna want to say hello, gonna go watch the Elden Ring VOD. Alright. Alright, you enjoy. Enjoy my deaths. Why would Ram Timber have secret synergy? Ram's more devious than I imagine.
Job done. Honor the little ones.
Honor the little ones. He's surprised they weren't going before. Well, you know,
Something to hide?
it's been a lot easier to fill out our golden collection with modern sets thanks to the pack whale bundles. So I used to be crafting, you know, a bunch of standard commons, but that's not as necessary for us anymore, thanks to the whale bundles.
This no look save.
Game category still showing as Elden Ring. Oh, somebody said, oh, this is an Elden Ring. I thought they were just joking around. But you're right, it is set to Elden Ring, because we played an hour or so of Elden Ring last night. So yeah, alright, let me actually fix that. Thanks for clarifying.
Welcome.
We trade here, we buff a random minion in our hand by +2/+2. Guess we'll see what happens. Good enough. I'm like, I want anything that's not the big ol' whelp, because I can't play big ol' whelp on that turn. Joke around loud. That was what you referred to. Yeah, I didn't understand. I thought you were just joking around about the fact that we're 2 hours late for Hearthstone. Because I was playing so much Elden Ring. Yes, Jazz is low if I didn't say hi, Jazz. Okay, well, we're definitely trading here. They can't freeze my stuff with Water Elemental until they kill the Dragon Breath, which they can do next turn, but... Poisonous means they have to kill the Web Spinner. Taunt would mean, well, they have to kill the Web Spinner, but that's... I was wondering if you still stay on the Faith/Dex build. We're at right now. We've sort of unlocked the ability to change that build, although I'm still not 100% sure how to do it. But yeah, at this point, I think I would drop the Dexterity. I think I would drop the Dexterity and go full Faith. But I need, like, one more step. I do hope to see you do another run with different build, though. I don't think it's... I might do another run of Elden Ring as a strength build. But I think, you know, except for maybe some key points, I think it's not super likely I would stream that. We'd have to see, though. There's finally a poisonous spider, followed by a poisonous beast. Here's how the run's been. They're going alright. Yesterday we got 2 7s. One of them started 1-3. 1-2. 1-3 to 7-3 would be impressive. One of them started 1-2. But yeah, we're up to 5.7 average, which is still lower than our usual, like, 6.3, but only by 0.6. I wouldn't mind another 80 hours Elden Ring by you. I appreciate it, but yeah, I don't think I'd want to stream another full playthrough. I mean, it would be faster. It would be faster because I'd know, you know, what's up, but probably more likely we'd stream something else. Oh, the course is a 4-mana 1/5 rush. There was the Venom Spider. I think you could put a much better stat line on it. I think it was a 5-mana 1/3 rush poisonous, I believe.
Ever jousted a dragon?
This only works on the simple-minded.
Yeah, I pushed 5 face damage. I tried to be a hunter. And so now let's see how I get punished. I was again ripping to you for trading there, and that was on a previous one, right? Probably with the Living Dragon Breath. I almost traded there too, but I went face. His Fiber was garbage. He was actually okay in Arena, you know. It was still a 5-mana way to address a large taunt. Go redeems an anime voice channel. I gotta grab our little control deck here for the anime here. I can only think of a basic gag. You know, I need to conceal the fact that I drew Troll Centurion's secret, so that maybe Kaiba will play an 8-mana minion and allow me to destroy them with the honorable kill. And then, wow! You drew Troll Centurion, Yuki! If Kaiba plays a 8-mana minion, you'll win the game! I'm holding an 8-mana minion, not gonna play it now. Sorry, Yug. I'm a little loud. Actually, that trade wouldn't be as bad. New push face. Yeah, I'm running out of cards. They're not. Yes, they play our Dark Days. Well, I wanted to play the new Rexar.
Miraculous.
We just bought this Rexar. Yeah, a totally worthless mana discount. Yeah, if they can't kill the 5/5 somehow, or block it, or heal, we got them. And I mean, even if they can block it, I might be able to use the Centurion. That wasn't the way to block it I expected. Oh no, Yugi!
The cold can't
That
stop.
minion has 9 health! You can't possibly do the honorable kill now! What if I put 1 damage into it? That's why you're the dueling master, Yugi.
Give me your best.
I'll never get as good as you. Alright, start with the win. Start with the win.
Rexa versus Uther.
So what does Joe even do with his time? He's trying to collect. He's trying to collect every golden hero in Hearthstone. 500 win heroes. It is gonna take some time with his 0.2% win rate. But he's trying. He's trying. If I keep the Dragonbane shot, I mean, it seems better a little later in the game, but... Yeah, nice job, you. We'll definitely play my sister's surgery now. Right? She's blind, or she's dying, or she's dying and a side effect is she's blind, something like that. People have told me. And now I do remember, I forgot her name like 12 times, but now I do remember her name is Serenity. Because I like the movie Serenity. It says, of all the mechanics they've added, they got honorable kill the most. Adds more gameplay than most of the gimmicks. I agree, at least for Arena. At least for Arena, yeah, you do have to actually consider health values. I think some of them, like Corporal, are maybe a little too powerful too early. But, yeah, I do like honorable kill overall.
I must move quickly.
My name's another anime voice turn. Wow, Yugi, you've intimidated your opponent into a turn 1 rope. Oh no, what do you want? What do you want? Be careful, Joey. This paladin may be leading me into an equality consecration trap. Calling a 7-mana combo on turn 1. The dueling master.
You lack style.
I must move
Luckily,
quickly.
you have me.
Should say Yugs too. Which is an actual thing in it, right? More than once, I've either had... It happened during Elden Ring, actually. We were streaming earlier. I did a Yugi thing for some reason in Elden Ring. I don't remember why. But... oh, jeez, that's a terrible card.
Miraculous.
I can kill the Corporal right now, but only if I play the Dragonbane shot right away and I don't get the honorable kill with it. Because Yugi all the time. Yeah, but during Elden Ring, I don't remember what I was doing, but just I did, you know. Did you know, like, wow, Yugi, now you can fall off any structure. Unless it's a boss room. yeah, unless it's a boss room, Yugi. That's what I said. You know. Oh, wait, I meant Joey.
Quickly.
Nightmare, God, what an upgrade. What an honor.
Tracking your movements.
Alright, if they can do 1 damage from hand, they can pull off this honorable kill. Andre, welcome back. Good to see you. Now, the other one I've done is I've combined Yugi and Joey's name, which becomes Yogi Bear. That was a good play, Yogi. Thank you, Yogi. I agree. Made the surgery to prevent Joey's sister from going blind, right? Now, I want a meme, you know, made just for me. Has anybody made it before? Let me see.
A good explorer comes prepared.
No. I just wanted... I wanted, I just wanted Joey's sister who's going blind with the visor from the blind character Geordi on Star Trek. But it doesn't look like anybody's made that meme. Oh well. It's only for me.
I wonder.
Here they come. Attack.
He's nickname for Yolanda? Is Yolanda a Yu-Gi-Oh character? This is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is the better anime, yeah? Is that the one with the motorcycles? Isn't that bad? Maybe. Bad if they have a poison card.
A clever concoction.
Could play double Firefly there, but they're easy to weave later. Lair says they pumped me an origin mistake. Oh yeah, I mean, this actually may not be a mistake. They may actually. It probably is a mistake. But they may actually have something very specific they want to do with the order and number of minions they summon. They may know that they're going like, okay, 1 minion, 2 minion, 3 minion, 4 minion, and now I'm gonna play, you know, Stand Against Darkness isn't in right now, is it? It was in the last meta? But, you know, I'm gonna play 5 minions at once. Yes, of course. Is it more likely to get a Highlander card in the draft if you don't have doubles? No. Stands dead. Is it? Okay. Can't remember if it was last meta or this meta. Man, I remember combining it with the
I must move quickly.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
the Dundalar Bridge, but I thought that was last meta. Maybe it was last meta. It is out. I think you're right, but
Foolish creature! Now you freeze!
well, I got 2 people in chat disagreeing with me. Oh man, that's enough to intimidate me into going, alright. If you have 1 left on the quest, you play that, don't they all get buffed anyway? Right, that's my point, is that they may have not wanted to put the counter at 1 with the Aldor if they knew that their future timing meant they wanted to be at a different number of minions before doing an AoE minion thing. Now, I think it was just a mistake, but it's possible. It's possible they're planning on the exact number of minions they're summoning with cards like Warder. And what the hell did they play against your some of the border recruits? There's a Bridges in. Bridges in. Oh yeah, Lair says they actually put Stand Against Darkness in the core set this year. Has it been in core? Okay. I guess that would explain it then. That would explain it then. Ugh, this is nasty. You can go Dragonbane shot over here, trade Dragonbane shot, but that doesn't get us into a winning position at all. Neither does this, really.
A simple spell should do.
Was it weird on the shots, honestly? Yeah.
Reporting for
I don't think either way leads to a win.
Job's done. Get down!
Prepare yourself. If the little ones cannot rest, how will they grow big and strong?
What have we here?
Let me rest. Let me rest. They should have adapted into poisonous before they played the mini, right? They're playing terribly. They're gonna win. They played the Infiltrator and the Dread, and then they poisoned the Silverhand recruit and killed my Dread. Terrible. Terrible play. And they're gonna win anyway. Ugh. Need 3 damage to kill me. We know they have 2 health buffs.
What was that? A fumble?
Reporting for duty.
He said maybe they're only pretending to be bad. quite possible. Quite possible. Yeah, I need to draw Primordial Drake to have any shot, I believe. Alright, well, we can do one thing here.
Welcome to Gadget
My apologies.
Prepare yourself.
You are more nurturing than I expected.
He said sorry.
You are more nurturing than I expected.
I am sorry.
There's Uther, sorry.
The day of reckoning has come.
Where he got ours in.
Prepare yourself.
A fumble? My apologies.
There's one more sorry.
Job's done.
Screw that Silverhand recruit in particular.
Judgment.
Miraculous.
Prepare.
What? No! Alright. Well, at least we got to see Uther sorry and Rexar sorry. Pretty rare. Alright, 1-1. Yes, I'm probably the only person in the world who to stand against darkness in standard deck. Don't try Quest Pound Homes, kids.
For Doomhammer. No.
Crit the blade when read for nothing. Fuck it. I apologize for that. I apologize. I am sorry. And when you have a strong city, I wouldn't read the games. Welcome to Gadget Zone. Someone redeems the Star Trick Chore of the Day. Got any special requests? Let me know. Yesterday we played the chore for the episode Tapestry. Because Star Trek Picard starts literally tonight. I think at midnight. Streaming March 3rd. It's March 2nd. It will soon be March 3rd. So we played Tapestry, which is a Q Picard episode. We could play another Q trailer. But someone says Tribbles. We can do Tribbles too. But there are 2 different Tribble episodes. So do you want... Or actually, there's more if you count Discovery, but...
Quickly.
Do you want the... Whichever you want, I see. Yeah. We played the Deep Space Nine one pretty recently, so I guess we'll play the 60s one. Let's see, and we've got... As we want with a smoking crush.
Got something to hide?
I think I want to do Primordial Explorer next turn with the Flame Elemental, not this turn. There's a trailer for the episode Picard deals with emotional damage of becoming Locutus. Hanging on French from. Oh, there's a trailer for every episode. Yeah, so that episode is called Family. Family. I don't know if we've played the trailer for Family or not. I don't see it on a quick search here. Yeah, I can make King Crush cheaper. Seven mana Crush. Yeah, sure. So what's the order? Save trades with Crush. Well, depends on if they have a taunt for one thing. Chiro, good to see you. Still worse the Dino Tamer. What's Dino Tamer do? Hey, Grish's 8 cost. Do you think it would be much more viable in Arena or in Constructed? In Arena? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. We'll let you do the hero power with it on turn 10 plus, which makes it a 10 power rush, so yeah, I mean, I think the situations where you're drafting Crush probably wouldn't change that much. Oh, Dino Brawn. Okay. Yeah, my first thought was actually the Dinomancer in Warlock right now, which I'm like, that's I know it's not what I should be thinking of, but Raid Boss Onyxia too, just in case Crush doesn't work. Just in case Crush doesn't work. Yeah, so maybe they got Lightning Storm. If they got Lightning Storm, I'm still gonna crush them, and then they're gonna be at 1 health. This is dumb. Yeah, it's Raid Boss Onyxia just cheering us from the sidelines. Probably not gonna need it. Of course, the opponent took 5 face damage for no reason, unless they had Lightning Storm. But they're not gonna have Lightning Storm. Oh, they had Lightning Storm. Alright, so now they ain't healing. Now they ain't healing, because we're gonna crush them.
Honor the little ones.
King Crush, the littlest one. Tyrannosaurus Rex Sub-Zero.
Miraculous. You win this one.
Our list of ones like Crush riding that big giant mage dragon. Hey, level 250. That's a nice even level. That's a nice even level. All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. Sunderman did the Star Trek Joe of the Day, requested the Trouble with Tribbles.
This is my chicken sandwich and coffee.
The Trouble with Tribbles. They did a, she said, where do you get all these clips? Oh, YouTube. There's people put them on YouTube. Yeah, they did they do a Deep Space Nine episode that we've shown the trailer for.
Give me strength.
May interrupt my watch.
Where they go back in time to that episode, and they do Back to the Future 2, where they've got characters from Deep Space Nine superimposed in those scenes. I love that episode too. And then they did a short. They did like a 12-minute thing for Star Trek Discovery, which actually featured what's the guy's name? I can't remember his name right now, but he's the voice of Bob on Bob's Burgers, and he's the voice of Archer on Archer. But they got that guy to be a Starfleet officer that brings a Tribble onto a ship, and they don't get under control, unlike in that classic episode. Yeah, John Benjamin, that sounds right. And so they don't get under control, and the ship blows up. The ship blows up from being too full of Tribbles. Right, this guy back in the 80s in a hotel in Vegas. It was very nice and signed an autograph. Oh, James doing? Very nice. Yeah, from what I've seen, he seemed to be a good guy. There's a few moving interviews with him you can find easily on YouTube.
Be free.
Can play Illusionist and Flame Elemental, or just the Primordial Explorer. See how this goes. Interpretation of the episode, they solved the problem. What, trouble with Tribbles? Yeah, they beam the Tribbles over to the Klingon ship, where there'll be no Tribble at all. Yeah. Let's see, they just bringing this up related to it. Yeah, there he is. There's Archer. There's Archer with the Tribbles. With the Tribbles. Oh, and she's Trill. I could use the battle ram there, but the 4-7 just lines up well. Okay, so they did another Tribble episode. They did a short. They did a short thing. It's only like 12 minutes long, I think. Yeah, I probably should deal with that right now. I want him to keep healing it. Because the only thing you remember that episode 269 was Wolf trying to explain or avoid explaining why the Klingons don't look Klingon. Yes, yes. You care to explain, Mr. Wolf? They are Klingon. And it is a long story. What happened? Some type of genetic manipulation? Some type of virus? We do not discuss it with outsiders. Is that Joey? Wait, is who Joey? Yeah, there's no way we're gonna make Kazaka-san work. Warder is active, but we can probably take Alex Strozzi here. So this is the Klingon explanation. He's a Kazaka-san. There's no way this is going to fatigue, I don't think. I don't think. That's to make someone else's problem doesn't solve the problem. Well, maybe. Yeah, Larry, it does for you, exactly. Joseph, I think it's interesting. There's so many other shows that have a similar Parasite episode like that. And of course, just talk about trials and tribulations. Yeah, the Deep Space Nine one. I love Deep Space Nine one. Oh, and yeah, Larry was stop being and release solution in the end. Like never thought of that earlier. Well, it becomes more of a problem. It becomes more and more of a problem because in the Tribble episode of the original series, like nobody knows what a Tribble is. And McCoy needs to figure out to stop feeding them. But the thing I just showed, this thing with Archer and the Tribbles here, this is 10 years before the Kirk episode. And it seems like Starfleet knows all about Tribbles, and a couple other Tribbles show up on Discovery. And Tribbles show up in the alternate reality of Star Trek 2009. And it's because Tribbles are popular with the Star Trek community, but it's like, well, why isn't McCoy, one of the best doctors in Starfleet, know about Tribbles? If Starfleet knows about Tribbles 10 years earlier. Oh well, whatever. The information was suppressed. That's how they explain a different thing on Discovery, it's true. If I do the Dragonbane shot, they still get to kill this with their hero power. Thank you very much to No Name with the 3 months of sub, by the way.
Excellent decision.
Super, super appreciated. Upgrading to the blue badge. There's sure there need no shoe. McCoy didn't need to know. Could be. Now, this turn is reasonably good. So we can do one of two things, right? The thing I want to do, and will do, is Glacial Shard the Poison, Troll Centurion the 2/6, go face for 4. But we could also, like, bump here and use the Dragonbane shot.
Give me your best shot.
This is no one doubts our double summon capabilities. Dragon does it pretty often too. But not as deliberately. Actually, Discovery is aggressively non-canon as far as you're concerned. Don't even care for the franchise. Season 1 of Discovery does have a lot of problems, canon-wise. Season 2 is not nearly as bad, canon-wise. Okay, question 1. Can we kill them? Boom, boom. 8 plus 8 is not 21. Yeah, put the Dragonbane shot face right now, so just Alex Strozzi can kill him next turn. Even if they clear the rest of the board. Okay, do monthly. Let Twitch. The destroyed Twitch. Alright, so they're gonna heal for 20. It's not gonna be easy, especially with their hero power offline, but we'll see it. We'll see it, maybe. It was the Omega card, but that was last meta. Described for 3 months. You want to be yeah, no name.
Your hands are shaking.
All right. Hopefully we can dedicate the win. I mean, looks like it's coming up.
It is finished.
Cheers to 2017 Den of Geek ranked Cribbles the 12th best aliens in the Star Trek franchise. That's probably fair. That's probably fair. I mean, there's so many one-shot aliens in Star Trek that have no real significance. The list of aliens with significance in Star Trek is surprisingly short, you know? Vulcans, Klingons, Romulans, Borg. Those are the big ones. 3 wins, 1 loss. The Founders, the Jem'Hadar. Dedicate that win to No Name with the 3 months of sub. Super appreciated. The Sex Planet aliens, those are relevant, right? Well, those are the Rysons, but the Rysons just look human. I don't think Rysons have any identifying characteristic that separates them from being human visually. Actually, is Rysa just a human colony? Are they just human? They resembled humans, save for a button-like decoration on their forehead. There is a Ryson. There is a Ryson in the current season of Star Trek Discovery, a prominent one. So I think they are just humans. Yeah, it says humanoid. It says they resembled humans, so I don't know. I don't know. But yes, those are the natives of the Sex Planet. There's the button. There's the button on the forehead. Did they redesign the button for Discovery? I wonder. Let me see. Yeah, they made it, they made it kind of... Actually, I think they made it into kind of a tattoo.
I wonder.
But they still kept the baseline element.
Honor the little ones.
You push the button, yeah. Of course, they too resemble a human. Ultimate Klingons to the copper colored shirts. That was good enough for making them aliens. That's true. It's true. It's also the Borg. Those have a bit of impact. I think I said Borg. Right? I think I said Vulcans, Klingons, Romulans, Borg, and then I started doing a few others from like Deep Space Nine. But yeah, so there's a Ryson with a button in the 90s. And here's a Ryson from the current season of Star Trek Discovery. But yeah, they just made it kind of into a tattoo, it seems like. But it does have the same, it is the same symbol, isn't it? It's still this kind of, you know, horn shape. Because it's the Sex Planet, I guess, you know, they're horny. But yeah. Oh yeah. Designs across decades.
Got something to hide?
Their style is different. Yeah, same basic shape, though. And this is, you know, those characters are separated by centuries, so... That's a sticker on the first guy. Alright, if we coin the battle ram, then we get the 3-mana hippogriff. There's can't a bird called Vulcan. They have a replica statue named Prize. I think I did know that. There's also,
I see.
I like, I forget which town it is in Iowa. I forget the actual town, but I do like, do I have it? No, I have it. I have too many mean images here. What's this turn? Let me find this turn first. Just Firebloom and Direwolf. We don't need the Hippogriff yet. Yeah, she's make comfortable living streaming. The stream only makes about half of a minimal living. Maybe someday we'll get there, but not yet. Not yet. I do appreciate everybody's support, though. People are very generous. We just need, like, more people. I don't need people to be more generous. That's unreasonable, but we need more people. What's your favorite rule of acquisition? Oh, I don't know them all by heart. I'd have to look down the list for my favorite one. I did always find funny The first one that comes to mind is, I don't know the number, rule of acquisition, number whatever. Treat your customers like family. Exploit them.
Delicious spider ichor.
I have no idea where I put this image. It should be right here. It should be right here. It's not even important, but now it's just gonna bug me. There it is. There it is. But yeah, somebody was talking about the town of Vulcan. The town of Vulcan with a big Enterprise replica thing, which I think is not a very accurate replica, but anyway, but yeah, the fictional birthplace of Captain Kirk also has this monument. The future birthplace of Captain Kirk, which is amusing. The birthplace of Captain Janeway also pretty recently put up a little like bust of her. Yeah, Corey, but I don't like to get into it. I don't like to get into it. I don't want to answer questions about marine biology if I was a marine biologist, which I'm not. Yeah, Dragon said I found a link to them if you're like, oh, I know, there's a list of them all on Memory Alpha. For sure. There's a lot of them, including some unofficial ones. Quark makes up one that does not exist, and one of the, I think, real ones is if a rule of acquisition does not apply, make one up. Huh. The hippogriff just continues to not really line up how I want it to.
Eye for an eye.
Is hippogriff? I mean, if you bump the 4-1, then you can get this up to 4 attack and honorably kill the 4-4. But I didn't like it enough. I said, went and found a comic that I have regarding Discovery canonicity. I found pretty funny. Take a pic, put it in Discord. Do you put it in the Star Trek section? Yeah. Oh boy, it's super long though. Wait, is it a Star Trek thing? It looks like George R.R. Martin is on there. Every once in a while, to clear peace, it confuses the hell out of your enemies. Yeah, Quark says that one to a Vulcan, I believe. I think. Good to see you trying out a new game, right? Right? I've been trying to figure out how the dodge rolls work, but it keeps messing up. See, this the thing Lair posts is too long, really, for me to look at fully right now, but let me see if I can skim it. We got 10 damage on board. I got the evasive. Oh, the last few panels are trick-related. Oh, okay. We could trade here and go face, then play the Primordial Drake, keep a 4-1. That may be the best way to go, really. Resolve face. Well, you could do that. You could do that.
The courage of man shall not.
The courage of man. We could hero power right now, but I'll put down the popsicle. It does 3 damage next turn, maybe. 6 members of the Backstreet Boys, and now I'm back. All right. No, I was one of the two guys in.
Can't win them all.
2 guys from Daft Punk. Daft Punk. That's why they broke up. That's why they broke up. Can you do a Shaggy impression? Not very well. Not very well. To just do a non-impression. Zoinks. There you go. There you go. Alright. We'll take a 3-minute break after the next game is the plan. Still trying to look at the thing Lair posted. Oh, I see Klingon Starship. Oh, and it is a Discovery Klingon ship. I can tell right away. Klingon ship can go invisible. No, it can't. What can cloak? Klingon ships have got cloaking devices that makes them go invisible. Sure. Miles based on the design for the Klingon ship in the new Star Trek Discovery series, which is true, but the ships on Star Trek Discovery also have cloaking devices. Discovery is a prequel, which is set in a time frame years before the Klingons developed cloaking technology. Yeah. It's an interesting point. There, there is a Klingon ship on Discovery that definitely has cloaking technology, but they do in the original series make a big deal about the Romulans giving cloaking technology to the Klingons. That's an interesting point. I'm not sure if I thought too much about that canon clash point. Right. Klingons got their cloaking tech from Romulans in the 2260s, which is a decade after the events of Star Trek Discovery. Ships can't turn invisible, but can soon some program. That's true. Which is one Discovery is mechanical. I hadn't thought too much about that one. I had not. I should, though. Good comic. The courage of man. Got kind of punished maybe for not trading there, but not too bad. Not too bad.
Show me.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Well, Batrider's not crazy good here, especially if it kills the 1-1. Dang. Would be nice to win the 50-50. So I think it's so good. I'm looking this up. I don't remember too many people complaining about the cloaking problem, but it does seem to be a problem at first glance.
I call.
Okay. This could give a beast on board +1/+1. We could take that trade. I guess we'll just get in there. Don't have too much alternative. I'm getting a hero power. We need to keep hitting the hero power button. It seems like we're running out of cards before them. Is it right for Star Trek? Yeah, I never thought about the cloaking thing. Neither did they. Neither did they. This Demon Irish fearless. Yeah, they're taking damage. They're taking damage, certainly.
Tracking their movements.
A lot of damage. Red Line say kept grasping and drinking opening hand and die. My goodness.
Out of my jungle!
These horrors fall prisoner to my chains.
I got a silence. Is there only one off lethal? Or... No, I have lethal. I silence that. I rush that. I don't use my hero power. Alright. The Klingon cloak used gravitational bending to conceal the ship from sensors. Method was devised of penetrating this Klingon cloak. Okay, so I guess it was a worse cloaking device than the Romulans came up with later. All right. And then the trade to the Klingons. All right. We will take a 3-minute break here. We'll be back with the Siren decks doing pretty all right. 5-1? 5-1? Yeah, they... Yeah. Like I said, the Klingon... They do use the Klingon cloak again in Season 2, which has less problems. But Season 1 had first, and like I said, Season 1 had a lot of problems. And I always mention that when they did Season 2, they did acknowledge the problem. Because one of the biggest problems people had, including me, was that they weren't using just the view screens. They were using holograms to communicate. And so in Season 2, yeah, there's a scene where they mention, we're ripping the holograms out. And Captain Pike says, the Enterprise isn't going to have holographic communication again. Ever. and his first officer responds, probably for the best. Anyway, we're back. We're back in 3 minutes. 5-1 with Hunter. I think I missed a message earlier from Lightning. Talking about variety. When can I come back to variety? Yeah, I don't think any more Elden Ring will happen tonight. I don't think so. Yesterday we did literally one cave in Elden Ring after Hearthstone, and then I went and got a mop piece and fought a dragon, but it was just one cave, I swear.
None may interrupt my watch.
Right, so they're annoyed. They aren't enough match eating that Druid has. Peter says, they'll be gone in April. Well, maybe they'll put new stuff in the core set. You never know. The mana ramp train may never end. Or a new expansion. Either way. Well, if I knew I was going to draw the Razor Maw, maybe I would have put down the web spinner. So now you've got a choice. Do you want to play the web spinner so that you can Razor Maw it later? Do you want to just hero power so you can do these together later? What do you want to do? You got options. Same thing here. I'm playing Living Dragon Breath on curve so that I can go 2 and 2 next turn is the plan, but they have a Wind Chill in hand. So if I don't play the Living Dragon Breath yet, they can use the Wind Chill and I can unfreeze, which would have been cool. Watch them try Wind Chill. Yeah, maybe they'll forget about it anyway. We've seen it happen before.
Tracking their movements.
Too hard for you.
So I was hoping they'd be greedy enough to take the value trade, despite holding that Wind Chill. No poison. Poison would have been nice. Would have been nice there. Inspire trade and dragon thing was the best play there. I did consider it. They unoverload. They spend the lava shock and they get the mana crystals for it back. More taunt. Oh, those taunts are very vulnerable to Hippogriff. Alright, so I'm thinking our only move is trade and trade, get the 0-cost hero power, Hippogriff these, face, and play the Firefly.
Here they come.
I feel semi-confident there's no other good option that turn. They still have the Wind Chill. They can freeze our 3/3 Wind Fury. We can trade and Dragonbane shot to get through that, but then they have another taunt coming up. And they are gonna wind chill the Wind Fury. So they got the map back that was big. It was not small. Yeah. So they have another taunt. The wind chill is gone, but they got a lot of cards in general. Should we get reversion soon? Maybe they'll put spreading plague back to 5 and corsets.
Be your field guide.
Ooh, risky. But we know they had another taunt, and yeah, they take a lot of damage here. So once the spider dies, so we get the beast.
Look behind you.
I got 23 health, they have 5, but Shaman do have some ways to heal. Here and there. Here and there. Yes, they have snowfall. They do have snowfall. I don't know why you need to say it, though. I mean, they have to do 8 damage from hand next turn, realistically, yeah?
Got something to hide?
Hope they can't play a Wind Fury. Would have been nice to have the Living Dragon Breath there. Boom face. So there's no title, please. I don't think Tidal Wave is in this meta. Okay. Little tiny bit scary at the end there. But we got the 6 wins, we got the 1 loss. Can we get the Infinite Hunter? I am not the biggest fan of Hunter. In fact, it's typically my least favorite class. But we took it here. We took it here to play this new Rexar portrait with the adorable bear on it. So I like Hunter this meta. I liked Hunter a little bit last meta because Hunter's pack was available, but that's not true anymore, right? Give us a DNA to mix oil, right? Dave liked the smoke. By the way. I have a long queue for 6-1. I don't necessarily think it's bugged, but it could be. There it goes. There's a promote Explorer, such an amazing card. Nice to say, we'll never like Iron the same way. You always like Mage, yeah?
Interrupt my watch.
Probably true. Probably true. I'm sorry, Hunter. It's not you, it's me. Just magic, Rixa. You've been with Jaina, haven't you? No, I swear.
Honor the little ones.
Thank you to Superstar with the follow. I appreciate that. Because everyone's on Elden Ring. That's why the queues are so long. Hey, I could go for some more Elden Ring.
Tracking their movements.
It's, you know, it's not the easiest game to play like picture-in-picture, though, while we'd also play Hearthstone. You kind of need to have your hands on the Elden Ring all the time. Yeah, we have the unfreeze. Well, they got the freezy hero power. That could be interesting.
Here they come.
Well, I don't want to let the hot air balloon keep growing. Do they get to ping the sneaky scout for 0 mana? They do. They do. But, yeah, I really don't want to let that hot air balloon keep growing. Elden's mid-game. Hearthstone every turn. Take a Hearthstone turn every time you die. So you're assuming I'm gonna die every, 90 seconds maximum. That's probably fair.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
There's the expected thing. But now our living dragon breath is less likely to do anything super good. There's trade file. There's trade file. This is Souls-like game, yep. Well, I mean, Elden Ring is actually the Souls team, so it's not like we're talking about the Surge here, which is not made by the Dark Souls team. Now, Hearthstone is picture-picture. Still gotta be a little tough.
I make this look easy.
Well, so we do get our hand buff, but they get the board control. I got a 10-10 Troll Centurion. That was probably the worst target to buff. Oh well. You want Feywing or do you want Tiger? I guess I'll take Tiger just because it's mana efficient, but the Feywing lines up pretty well because they can't, trade and ping. We know they have a discovered spell. How would you? So let's see. On the controller, I've got move on left, aim on right, and circle is roll. So in order to play Hearthstone at the same time, I need to control the mouse with my foot. That might be doable. That might be doable. Dreamscape. Have you tried? I don't want to know. I don't want to know if you have, and I don't want to know why. Malagos, the Spell Weaver would draw our Dragonbane shot, and I think that's like it. Guess we're going Primordial Drake. So I can poison one of our minions. I wish we could catch the poison in the Primordial Drake, but no, we can't do that. We could hit with Evasive Worm, potentially. There's one spell in the whole deck. Yeah, but Stormpike Battle Ram is a rush, is basically a spell. Popsicle Death Rattle freeze to enemy minions. That's basically a spell. A second spammy? That wasn't what I expected.
Miraculous.
Thanks, Epic Bug. Ugh. I played the Evasive Worm mainly to be mana efficient. We could have played Feywing and Hero Power. Yeah, Swag says they could play an Ice Hoof as a 2/10, and that would make Troll Centurion excellent. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Spoon. It's the stream specific appeal. That's true. Game says they can't ping the Drake. It's true. It's true. I almost played earlier. Lair says Spammy seemed like such an overreaction here. Maybe they were holding both Spammies at the time. If you're holding two Spammies, it makes using the first one more encouraged. That makes more sense now for sure, yes. Our hindsight has improved our vision. Okay, well, we control Centurion and go face, but we can also trade and Bat Rider and Feywing. There's a troll here. You control there. You control there, but I like this. We get another 5/4 on board when we just have 5/3. We get the 3/3. We get to take advantage of the Bat Rider. Oh, well, now I got no 5/4. Am I gonna make the assumption they don't have an answer to Troll Centurion? Probably not. That makes him gonna draw a card, but it also makes it easier to kill that minion, whether it's with Primordial Drake or not. So I wonder if the Epic Bug will get noticed by tomorrow's patch. It's not in the notes. It's not in the notes, I don't believe. It's a pretty small patch overall. Ooh, dear. So I've played a bunch of runes, and they've been really bad lately, but of course theirs is gonna be great, right? Any area notes? I don't think there were any area notes. Yep. My last, many. My last many, runes have been very bad. Not theirs. Yep. I played the web spare specifically for Mayor. They get a random beast, but I'd rather have a random beast than have a 4/8 taunt. Guys, what's the epic bug? It's just you're getting offered epic rarity cards much more often than you should. So that's why the mage had 2 spammy Arcanus. Those are epic. They had a rolling fireball. That's epic. They had a primordial glyph. That's epic. Normally the epics are offered at a very low rate, but not right now. Nice play around the mirror, yeah. Doing everything we can. Yeah, that's actually a nice draw. Buffs up the high main.
My hand is too full.
Yeah, they burn a card. It's also a card that could have silenced the high main. It's probably not that important, but... So yeah, they got Counterspell or Mana Bind, and the only spell in our deck is the Dragonbane shot. So if it's Mana Bind, the Dragonbane shot could still help us, but if it's Counterspell, I hope to never draw the Dragonbane shot. If they fix the epic bug, does Arena get any better? Less swingers and make the draft/decks more boring? Well, we'd have to see. We'd have to see, right? But it'll certainly, almost certainly, make Mage weaker. Mage has a lot of good epic class cards. Thanks for subbing, man, with the sub. Thanks for it.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Excellent decision.
It's an excellent decision. It's an excellent decision. It's right in your name. 7 months, moving beyond, deeper into the green badge. I guess not beyond the green badge, but deeper into the green badge. 9 months to the red badge. Thank you very much. Does mean a lot to me.
Everyone's out on me.
Hope it's all good. Oh man. You're triggering this Flame Waker 700 times. And I can't honorably kill the Mana Giants because my Troll Centurion is too big.
Give me your best shot.
As these different to them, yep. Great rune, great follow-ups. They have no way to do 1 damage here. Then our Troll Centurion could survive. They got 6 on board plus Pig. Thanks for them with the Yugi and the Joey. No! Is Mana Bind and Counterspell probably not a problem? Yeah, let's find out which one it was. It was Mana Bind. I was gonna say, if it's Counterspell, they stop me from shooting myself in the face. But nope. Jaina doesn't care about me, because I betrayed her by playing Hunter.
Well fought. I can see if the little ones cannot rest. How they grow big and strong.
Still appreciate. She was disappointed. The whole match was disappointed. I'm not gonna play a disappointed meme, but still. Swagger is the enemy voice. I queue into the next match. I may have been down by that mage, but I have one more chance to get 7 wins and earn back my 150 gold. I need that gold so that
versus Celeste.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Mafia-style character doesn't break my legs for that loan I took out.
Interrupt my watch.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Mafia-style character. Maybe I should have just said Giovanni from Pokemon, because that one I know. Yeah, that's frustrating, right? Bandit Keith? Why are there bandits named Keith, and then there are other characters named, like, Tyrannoraptor Rex or whatever.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
Interesting.
Got something to hide?
Good card. Not sure if we'll be able to take advantage of it. It's machine cards. It says, Bojo says it's a story. Yeah, that's the story. He claims that's not the case. And who knows if it's true or not. He claims that it's an homage to a particular scene. I think in A Fish Called Wanda. I looked at the scene. I'm like, maybe. But if it is an homage to that, he put it way more over the top. The scene in that movie is because his is disappointed, and the one in the movie is something like there's no money in the bank account, disappointed. So I don't know if I believe him or not. It's funny regardless.
Honor the little ones.
Crystals! Fresh from Kazakis.
I'm not gonna get too much into particular opinions, but yeah, I hear where you're coming from. So we can Razor Maw the Adept. I don't have another beast right now.
Tracking their movements.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I didn't play the Glacial Shard. It just didn't feel that good. I assume they'll kill it with Peng, but that makes them slow down. I don't know. Maybe the Glacial Shard is better than Hero Powering here. Which was always worth 3K. Hope Swag feels the same way. It was between games, though, so it wasn't truly a turn, so did what I could.
I don't need any of you.
Lone Champ. Huh, well, actually, this works out pretty well now. Because now we get to go Claw Fury Adept. Which gives me the one power here to take out the Divine Shield. And I can adapt that with probably plants, actually. I just want something to endure to do damage to them.
Nice to meet you.
Here they come.
Corey has a question, but if it's a meme or something, I don't get it. If it's a typo, then I don't identify what you're trying to ask. I'm trying. How many, some people just want to see points burned have happened. What do you do in response? I don't know, maybe 15? Oh, it's a new Pokemon? I didn't know the Pokemon's name. I just know what they look like. So I assume that's the duck one. I don't know, I like the duck one. I liked them all, actually. I mentioned that I liked all the designs better than any starters I've seen since, like, Generation 1 or maybe Generation 2. Boston says they're on this one. Is that the fire one? Yeah, I think the fire one was my least favorite of the three. I thought the grass cat was cute, and and ducks always look good, so... But, yeah, I don't know if we'll stream that Pokemon when it comes out. Or not. We did Sword. We streamed Sword when that came out. I fixed the burning points. Oh, see, I didn't even see it. And thanks for somebody that says, what do you do in response when people burn points? Yeah, like I said, it's happened 10 to 20 times probably. What do I do in response? I just say, lightning burns 100,000 channel points. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I hoard my currency, whether it's real currency or in-game currency, but Lightning says no. Lightning says, I don't need this currency. Get it out of my account. Burn it up. I don't get. I respect your choices, though. That's it. That's it. See, you don't even have my voice turn. Swag did one when the last game ended. You're doing one now when this game ends. Maybe you're doing it deliberately to follow up on that one. I have achieved infinite. I can now claim back my 150 gold and help pay off the loan sharks that I'm indebted to. Well, but yeah, Yugi, but you gotta put another 150 in the next arena run, right? So your profit margin is currently razor thin. Why can't you let me be happy, Joey? For one moment. This is Living Bush. I just got here. Regrets going infinite. Off to bed. Have a good night, Shmoo. Thanks for being here.
None may interrupt my watch.
Something weird of you. Joey was an accountant before being a card player. He's so good at math. But save. So many of your Joey jokes relied on Joey not being able to do math. That was it's all canon, or none of it's canon, like Star Trek Discovery, like we're talking about cloaking devices. Corey said furries are gonna have a field day with, I assume that's the grass cat. If I know anything about the internet, I assume they already have. Day of. Guesses compare Dragonbane shot to cheap shot. Cheap shot lets you refill your hand if you're out of cards.
Here they come.
Dragonbane shot lets you continuously do 2 damage to enemy minions as long as you have ways to put enemy minions to 2 health. So, you know, cheap shot is better at going face, but Dragonbane shot gives you continuous value through the whole game if you can keep honorably killing enemy minions. So it's more my type of card. It's more my type of card, the Dragonbane shot. Try to get infinite value out of it. Try to. Try to. Well, I'm not gonna adapt. Not gonna adapt the battle ram, but we're gonna get in there. Thank you, Mason, with the full year of sub. The Golden Mason, the Golden Twin, the evil Golden Mason, whatever you want to be.
Excellent decision.
Thank you very, very much, says A+ Company Strips Amazon Books. A+. There is nothing funnier than a man making Yu-Gi-Oh! Jokes who's never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! I appreciate full year support. Get the golden badge. Okay, so I was disappointed the cutest Pokemon was grass, worst typing, while the ugliest was water, your favorite typing. I like the duck. I like the duck, but yeah. You're right that the cat's the cutest one, but I like ducks. Quack, quack. This is cheap shot didn't go face, right? Oh, sorry. When you said cheap shot, sorry, I was thinking of quick shot. So I was comparing 200 cards. You're comparing cheap shot, the Echo Rogue card. Yeah, so cheap shot, you could do it over and over again in a single turn without needing to honorably kill, so you could hit minions that had 4 health, 5 health, etc. But it doesn't carry over between turns. I would certainly say that Dragonbane shot carrying over between turns makes it typically more powerful. Not universally more powerful, but typically more powerful, I would say. In arena. Sorry, I compared the wrong cards. I thought you meant quick shot. He says he's right, you know. About the ox? About the grass Pokemon? How about everything? Come on, safe file. I'm gonna die in arena with you. That is a hat. Give me plus. I thought he was showing me another bird Pokemon that has a hat. I think it was David. Like Dreads opened a card pack that had this Pokemon. This Pokemon with a hat.
This only works on the simple mind.
This bird Pokemon with a hat. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I read Lair says congrats on going first in Hiramir. Did I read that? I probably just would have said it helps. It helps. Sometimes my responses are automatic. So I don't know if I said that or not. Maybe I did.
The dark path is my destiny.
Well, so we could Dragonbane shot that, but we're just playing Primordial Drake. Actually, you didn't say that. Okay. I genuinely don't know. Like driving a car. Sometimes you're just on autopilot. Which seems like a weird thing to put on autopilot. Not driving a car, which is also weird because you're driving a deadly machine. But, no, just it's like, you know. I try not to take anything for granted. I appreciate people being there. I appreciate Mason's ear sub, but you know, it's like, oh yeah, just casually go on autopilot while you're playing this card game with effectively, you know, I don't know how many people are here right now. Over 100 people, I assume. 161. You know, just casually driving along, playing a card game. Didn't read some messages. I read what do you mean I never read your messages? You said you know that 4 times now. Oh, burn the card, so I missed that one. But you also said he's right, you know. And I read that one, and I don't know if you were making a Simpsons reference, but I turned it into a Simpsons reference. Or I did the relevant Simpsons reference. Ooh, there's raid boss Onyxia. But Alexstrasza could kill them super easily, so you don't usually turn down raid boss Onyxia right now, but in this case where they got a bunch of points of taunt here, we do. We do. Reference about the baby ox. Yes. Yeah, the reference about everything. The Star Trek Discovery Klingon cloaking references, too. Come on, Homer. I'm gonna be disappointed in Picard Season 2 with you. I hope not. I hope. Picard, Episode 1 of Season 2 should come out in like 3 hours. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I might watch it at midnight, maybe. We've been staying up past midnight with the stream a lot lately, thanks to Elden Ring anyway, so maybe I'll watch Picard at midnight. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling.
Your weakness.
Nice. That's a lot of bears. That's a lot of cubs doing the cub slide. Has The Simpsons ever referenced Hearthstone or Blizzard? I imagine, like, in the background of a comic book convention thing, they may have included some visual references to Warcraft, maybe, just as a costume type thing. I can't think of any super direct references, though. There's a lot of, you know, Star Wars Simpsons jokes and a few Star Trek ones, but I don't think there's any Warcraft jokes. I don't think.
You lack style. Luckily, you have me.
Alright, well they need to heal for at least 2 to survive even the Alexstrasza. And they do have a discovered dragon. They could use Alexstrasza on their own face.
Life and hope.
Well, they could get a random Alexstrasza if they get really, really, really lucky.
Secret agent coming through.
This shouldn't help them. They don't have any mana for that. They got it. You think their last 0 mana dragon is core Alexstrasza? It's so tough now, right? It's like, you think their last dragon off Dragon Queen Alexstrasza is core Alexstrasza? Because there's, Legacy Alexstrasza too. Is that all the Alexstrazas? Dragon Queen, Core, Legacy? There's even more Deathwings.
For Blackwood.
And it's a big old whelp. You lose this bet, it was a Draconid Crusher.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew.
And the cycle of life is reborn anew. So it's Dragon Queen Alexstrasza. Let's see who it really is. It's Draconic Lackey. And I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for your wild rotation. Your lousy mercenaries mode. I had a full mouth of drink there. I almost did a little spit take just because red darts. It's Pikachu! Yeah. I know that name. Spin out with the GG. Oh shoot, it's Team America.
Wisdom shall bring victory.
None may interrupt my watch.
Go back to duels. You don't belong in this world.
Honor the little ones.
This will be a tough match. I mean, Priest is not our best matchup in the first place.
I lead from the front.
Oh dear.
Tracking your movements.
I gotta sacrifice that just to avoid the honorable kill.
Once upon a time.
Watch him a bit early is good. Reminds me of some quote of dialogue from something. He's good. There's something very specific. There's a similar Arrested Development quote. He's very good. And then Ron Howard's narration come in. Barry was not very good.
Not too quickly.
Was it about Gene Parmesan? There may be a similar quote about Gene Parmesan, but I think it was referencing Barry Zuckerkorn's abilities as a lawyer. Gene Parmesan. Gene! What about Gene Parmesan? Maybe. Maybe there's, or like I said, maybe there's two very similar quotes.
Too hot for you.
Let's see about this. Oh, wrestling. Outside, very famous it looks like, but outside of my very, very, very limited wrestling knowledge. Why did I do this before looking at that? Damn, he's good. Every accuracy and every hit. He's blocking my hack. He's reverse hacking us.
The light dims.
Good one. If I trade the Zip Gunner... I don't think I'm gonna trade the Zip Gunner. Yeah, well, this is a pivotal turn. How well or badly does this turn go? Looks like badly, because... Yeah. I guess it looks like badly just because they're picking someone up right away. Let's see. If we go... This does 3 to AoE damage, so if we hit here... 3... This is 6. If I go boom, boom, Dragonbane shot, this dies, that stays 5/5. I can trade the 5/2. We just don't have too many options. Says, what about double shot? Well, yeah, that'd be good if I could get this over there, but I can't because this kills this before I can trade it.
Got something to hide?
So many means. Oh, yeah. If it hit that, then it would be at 5-2, and that would be good for us. Yep. But it's a new card. It's stronger than that. An old card might work that way. Not a modern card, though. I don't think Deathwing's gonna work against Priest, really, but seems to be my best option right now. Alright, you're right. It's like 7 different references to Barry. It was a running joke. They had those types of jokes sometimes. Oh, there's a lot of running jokes in Arrested Development, and they twist them and they remix them. But yeah, Salty Sea Dog says that their favorite movie hacking is in Jurassic Park, which, I mean, maybe you know, but anytime somebody brings it up, I have to say the same thing, which is that silly-looking 3D hacking interface in Jurassic Park, that was real. People think it was silly movie thing, but that was real. That was a real Unix system. You can still download that visual Unix system. That was a real thing. that was not made for the movie. Wonder if I should have sacrificed the popsicle to freeze the Threshodon. It's Unix. Save knows this. It's a Unix system. Maybe I should have sacrificed popsicle. Is this complicated system? Different with the popsicle, deliberately freeze their minion and John contest it. Right, exactly, 100%, 100%. I think I wish I had. I think I wish I'd gone for it. Yeah. They're gonna freeze it anyway, and actually I get some free damage. But I think I wish I'd done it. Now I wish I hadn't, and I'm glad I didn't because of the play they made. But if I did not know what they were gonna do, I wish I had done it. Yeah, I wish this actually had one more health, then we could honorably kill. Yeah, they're very low on health. Versus Blaine's Mire. Yeah, it's usually my least favorite class. Usually my least favorite class, but here we are, and we're at 8 wins. Looks like the last time the Unix version that was in Jurassic Park was updated was in 2006. Yeah, did we do Star Trek today? We did. We played I think it was Slenderman, wasn't it? Yeah, Slenderman redeemed it and requested the Trouble Tribbles. So we got him. Oh, we do got him. Nice, it's fun, lethal. Use an honorable kill thing to set up a different honorable kill. This is good. Hit their face twice. Oh yeah, they apparently that was actually part of a bug, so they got rid of it. It caused some like infinite loop problem. Okay, 9 wins, 2 losses. We win this game, we'll take a 3-minute break after it. If we lose this game, well, we'll probably do a draft, play a game, and then maybe take a break. Calvin, good to see you. Welcome back. FSN. There it is. There it is. Yeah. FSN. The File System Visualizer. That was the 3D file visualization program used in Jurassic Park. Real thing. Not made for the movie. Yeah, that's most of the Wikipedia page, you know. Uh, gained some fame after appearing in the movie Jurassic Park in 1993. Has seen the film. The character Lex Murphy finds a computer displaying their face. She explains, "It's a Unix system. I know this." Proceeds to restart the building's access control system. Yep. Right, and then it goes on. It goes on. Some perceive the visualization as an example of media misrepresentation of computers, citing the computer game-like display as being unrealistic Hollywood mock-up, while unaware of the program's legitimate existence. Initial release, 1992. Ugh, 30 years ago. Time marches on. Yeah, no, man. It says it never even really got finished, FSN, as a fully functional file manager. So, yeah, it's quite obscure, but it's a enjoyable gotcha for Jurassic Park, which I like that gotcha. I like that gotcha because I love Jurassic Park. I'm glad their kind of silly computer thing is a real thing. I don't want anything in Jurassic Park to be wrong, because I love Jurassic Park 1. Makes believe hackers was totally accurate. Back the planet.
Let's give him a wolf's welcome.
There's a very high chance we want to coin Hippogriff next turn.
Show me.
No, look,
I'm definitely not going to coin Faywing. Were the dinosaurs real? Well, I mean, one answer to that is, you know, that most of the dinosaurs were animatronic, so they were big puppets, big puppet robots, and so they were physically real. Although Jurassic Park was also an early use of CGI for a lot of the scenes too, which still holds up surprisingly. A little low res textures, but holds up. What do I want to do? We can trade and coin out the big old whelp. We can trade here and still coin the Hippogriff, but it doesn't line up very well against the Tower Sergeant. And down the Faywing. Alright, well then we can just keep the coin and play the Faywing. There's a lot of options here. Yeah, but yeah, the options I want the most don't line up very well. 6-year-old dinosaurs with fake genetically. Add some frog DNA. Dino DNA. Okay, so now we can play Hippogriff and kill the 2/3 and kill the Skyclaw and trade into the Direwolf Commander, leaving with 2/1/1 Microcopters. Alright, so weird leaving the 2/5 up would have killed, I think. It certainly would be worrying if they buffed it with a King's, but I don't think... I think it's one of those situations where you have to make them have it. You know, if they got the Kings, am I in trouble? Yeah. Yeah, I'm in trouble, but I think it's a situation we gotta hope they don't have it. I want to coin the Flame Element when they got these 1/1s. Next turn, what I want to do is play Razor Maw on the Hippogriff if it survives and coin out the Blood Guard, so... let's keep the coin. The Hippogriff may not survive. Did get that last win, by the way, against Team America. GG to Team America, by the way. I kind of lost track of the thread. GG Team America. Check out Team America streaming. But yeah, did get that win to Mason with a full year of sub. Alright. Razor Maw like I wanted. What am I looking for? Plus... attack? I mean, Divine Shield's not even that good. Yeah, I mean, Divine Shield lets me kill the Knight Captain, at least. That's all I really need to have happen. You could get really ambitious and leave the Knight Captain up. You could freeze it with Glacial Shard, but I'm not gonna do that.
We will strike back harder.
It's a good thing we never get punished, only if I go face. Only. Yes, almost look for the big fan. That would be a long command. Be a long command. Save file enjoys all the mainstream nerddom. Star Wars and Star Trek and Marvel and... This time will be a little ambitious, though. This time will be a little ambitious and freeze the 7-7. If I wasn't ambitious, I could trade the 3-2 and trade the 4-7. But this time we'll try to be a little ambitious. Will it work? I don't know.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
Nice, this doesn't look good. Do you not think? I don't know. They got 3 buffed minions.
I'm not ready.
Weld it down, lock it up.
Alright, so we can play some minions out, and then buff them with the Blood Guard. If we hit here, we can trade there, and double trade there. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can't do much better, right? Because this goes to 6 attack. It's like I could trade here and here, but I still need to trade here anyway. So I'm gonna lose the other minions regardless. But I get to play 3 and 3 and 2, and buff those attack power.
Foolish creature! Now you
A
freeze!
clever concoction.
Frozen delight or
Eye for an eye!
Played the Popsicle over the Dragon Breath, because the 4-5 on board could kill the Dragon Breath anyway, but
Attention,
we'll
class.
see if that has any benefit or detriment.
creature! Now you
Not really.
freeze!
Reporting for duty.
So I left my Blood Guard up, letting me buff more minions.
Tracking my movements.
So if we bump the Blood Guard into a 1-1, then I can trade the Popsicooler into the 4-5, or the Violet Teacher maybe, and freeze 2 of their minions. So if I go here and here and here, they'll be frozen, and we'll still have the Blood Guard alive for the next turn, theoretically.
Eye for an eye!
Delightful.
What? Really? I scream. You scream.
I guess I'll kill the Violet Teacher just so they can't summon. Yeah. He has 1 less attack power, but let's try to avoid the extra 1-1 if they do get a spell. We're showing 18 damage on board, 20 with hero power. If the Blood Guard gets hit, it buffs the other minions. Oh dear. Huh. They do buff our other minions. They take the 6 damage anyway, but they have if they draw a spell, now they have 2 chances to summon a random minion. We're still probably okay. It's gotta be all face, though. It's gotta be all face. We gotta end this game. Nice face time. You are correct. Huh. So if that's get down, they quite possibly win the game, unless we top deck Dragonbane Shot or Fire Plume Phoenix. Actually, there's a lot of possible things we could draw to win. They got a really, really good one off the secret, as it happens. Primordial Drake would actually be a really good draw here if they're not dead, if they have the get down. It could be Avenge, it could be Reckoning. Versus never get down. Ah! Always win. I always win! Because there's no Yogg right now. It's tempting to shoot that and shoot that and shoot their face, but I'll shoot their face. I always win. Alright. Actually, they didn't have lethal anyway. Oh, really? Even if I went face with the tiger? That was get down, they didn't have lethal next turn? Yeah, I mean, they had to do mostly trading. Alright. There's Retribution's draft 1. Wait, I say. Alright. 10 wins, 2 losses. I say if we got that win, we would take a 3-minute break. We will indeed. There's no check for get down. So I didn't do it. I thought about it, and I don't think there was any problem with it. But there have been situations in the past where I've said, you know, all right, well, let's check this secret, and then I've somehow forgot about some possible interaction, some really weird interaction that's caused me to lose the game. I don't think it was possible there, but I just went for the reliable kill, because there's been a few occasions. It's funny if you're viewing, right, where I, you know, do something, and you know, a wandering monster shows up that does 2 damage to my face when it spawns, and I die. It's like... I don't think anything good going wrong there, but it's happened in the past, so I just killed him. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Thanks for being here. Thanks again to Mason for the full year sub. Alright, thanks for going through the break. Jonas saves the best. Try out the silent thing. There it is. There it is. I mean, you're the only message within 4 minutes. I probably would have read it anyway, but I appreciate it. 10 win queue. We even had a pretty long 6 win queue today. Until the wheel turned. The wheel never stops turning. Ba-da-dum. There we go. We found somebody. We found somebody out there.
Rexar versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
None may interrupt my watch.
Alright, Sneaky Scout. Slightly tempting to keep the Blood Guard because it's just so strong, but I think I'm going to prioritize Curve over a strong 5. 2, 3, 4. Not always the best 3s because it doesn't line up against 3 4s, but that's an option. Want the Sneaky Scout or want the Transmogrifier? I'm gonna go with the Transmogrifier.
You lack style. Luckily, you have no...
I was gonna say something about this. Oh, I was just noting that, yeah, our whole deck, you know, we're at 10 wins. Our whole deck only has the 1 spell, right? It's just the Dragonbane shot. So, you know, all minion Kirby higher with a bit of value here and there. From the web spinner and the big ol' whelp and such. Hey, that's the second time. That's the second time we've transmogrified into King Crush. I was just saying, you know, minion higher. Can still work. Can still work.
The courage of man shall...
The courage of man. Hell.
I scream, you scream.
They got a frozen 2/4. We have a 5/4. You know, I considered keeping the Blood Guard in opening hand. It showed up anyway. Blood Guard, if it survives. If we put it down and it survives, can enable some extra options with the Hippogriff. They got synergy with the Sky Claw and the Hot Air Balloon, but we're just gonna kill the Sky Claw, I suppose. There's nothing we can honorably kill with the Hippogriff, but we could get the body down there if we wanted. We could kill this and then kill the 2/4. Or we can just get the Blood Guard down like I planned. It's actually debatable. Yeah, one thing worth noting, though. Maybe we would never want to play the Hippogriff in terms of... The Hot Air Balloon is going in range of the Hippogriff honorable kill. So we can get the Wind Fury off that the next turn if they don't trade the Hot Air Balloon in the first place. That's worth noting. Ooh. I think they're gonna, like, full trade into the... I was gonna say full trade into the blood, actually. Alright, so even with 4 and 4, I can't kill the front of the Sergeant. So, I'm gonna play the Poison. Get a raid boss? Now, sometimes when we pick raid boss, we're like, don't make it to turn 10. But hopefully we're still on our way now. We've got an 8, we've got a 9. So, you know, Primordial Drake might save us in a situation that the raid boss doesn't. But let's take raid boss. Let's have faith that we'll make it that far. And then we'll put the sneaky down. End our turn. Where's the raid boss time? Yeah, I turned down raid boss earlier because we needed Alexstrasza. Yes, Jim says, let's go save, get him. And Zo says, this guy's supposed to stream on Twitch again. Yeah, that's been, he's been back for a little while. I guess his contract with Facebook expired? They deal with Facebook. Yeah, it sounds like that, went away in one way or another. Top deck Primordial Drake, but we don't have the mana. But we can go hit for 3, get the honorable kill. And then we can go kill.
Here they come.
Are we going boom boom or boom boom? I still value the Blood Guard.
Eye for an eye.
That's just boom boom, man. Boom boom boom. Dark Demons Anime voice turn. Boom boom you boom you. What does that mean? Grab the gun, bring your cat in. What does that mean? I heard it on Battlestar Galactica. That part's true. That part's true.
Give me your best shot.
With the enemy's board totally under my control, nothing can stop me now. What about no?
With me.
Don't say Templar Captain.
Frontline fortified.
All right. Well, we could trade here and play Primordial Drake to kill the Templar Captain. We could play King Crush, but that seems worse. We said, let's hunt the Wild Hunt.
I wonder.
Excellent decision.
Thank you very much to Fluffy with the 9 months of sub. I appreciate. Fluffy does stream a variety of things, including was doing Witcher 3, which I never have. What are you up to now, Fluffy? What are you up to? But yeah, I appreciate the 9 month sub. The Twitch baby sub. The Twitch baby sub. Upgrade to the red. Oh, shoot. Well, at least we got Raid Boss. At least we got Raid Boss. Now, I need to sacrifice the Firefly, because it makes room for a Whelp, and it tests for Get Down. Alright. Now, I think, even with immunity, I think Raid Boss can die to Reckoning, but...
I'm the brood mother.
So it's a Weapons Reckoning, right. So we could go trade, or trade, maybe it's Avenge, and then we get a good Raid Boss hit here. Nice. Oh. That's still good. Alright, so they got 5/5 taunt, and that's fine. Alright, so when was the last 12-win run? It's actually been a little bit, yeah. I put up a meme run on the YouTube this week. We had some higher win runs, but yeah, it has been a rough meta 12-wise for us. The last meta was really good. We got so many 12s last meta. But this meta, no, not many at all. I don't think we got a 12 last week at all. We had an 11-win Druid. We had a 10-win Warlock. And then, yeah, we had a 12-win Demon Hunter back on the 16th. That's probably one of the longest gaps between 12-win runs for us ever. We still have like a 5.7 average. It's not like it's the worst meta for us of all time. It's not getting many super high win runs. All right. You can play boss piece. Oh, yeah, that's true. I do legally have to say a thing. That's true. That's true. I was too excited about Fluffy sub and dedicate that win to Fluffy. But yes, you're right. You're right. I do have to say, will this champion of deck, go 12 wins with only one spell? Or will it be shouted upon the rocks of discovering 3 bad dragons? Find out next time on Save File 17. Bow, bow, bow. I said, no, you cancel the queue and avoid the free window donation. Oh, yeah? You got into a match? It's Corey's fault. Bow, bow, bow. Well, he's not really one spell. It can be more than one. It's true. It's true. This is, I'm here, now Elden Ring is gone. What timing? You've been watching Elden Ring, right? Haven't you been here for Elden Ring? Chris, Dragonbane's good, right? People hate on it. Do they? I think Dragonbane is great. But, you know, it only gets honorable kills when you're killing minions, and some people say killing minions as Hunter, disgusting. But that's what I do with Honor, because that's what I do with every class. I think Dragonbane's great. But yes, great to see Dreads. You probably know Dreads, but if you don't, fantastic arena streamer. Check him out. A very kind man, has done many kind things and said many nice things about me when I'm not even looking. I should say more nice things about Dreads. He turned me on to Vampire Survivors. There's a new patch for that out. There's a new patch for that out with the 3rd level. I haven't looked at yet. So why is there 11-2Q instant? Everyone's saying nice things about Dreads. Whenever Dreads isn't streaming, everyone should be asking, where's Dreads? Is the one play heard? Yeah. The patch notes were very interesting, because they're the most player-friendly patch notes I've ever seen. The patch notes for Vampire Survivors 0.3, the very first thing it says is the fastest way to start unlocking the new content is, and they put a spoiler tag on it, but it says, go do this level, get to this level, in the match, you'll unlock level 3. They gave a tip on the fastest way to get to the new stuff. And then there was another one they said, it said the new stage includes new mechanics, so you might want to take it easy and disable your curse power-up if you have it enabled. Some of the most player-friendly patch notes I've ever seen. So are we disconnected? It is possible. It is possible, but we had a long queue at 10, and we had a long queue at 6 wins even. Yeah, Drit said we're at 11 wins, right? Right. It's always long these days. Yep. I blame Mercenaries mode now. I blame Battlegrounds. That one might be more true. How has Dreads been doing in Elden Ring? I've been hearing. I've heard tales of a mouse and keyboard. That's all I've heard. This is owning, baby. I hope that's true. I hope you are enjoying it. I have been having more fun with Elden Ring, I think, than any game in the last 4 years since I started streaming. The Disco Elysium I got really into, and the Final Fantasy VII Remake I got really into. But this is a great game. There's a couple of problems I have with it that I've discovered as I've gone along, but just a couple of problems, and I'm 40 hours deep, or 35 maybe. Just putting all the time into what I can. Really like Dark Souls 1, like Dark Souls 3 even better. Sekiro nearly killed me. I don't like Sekiro nearly as well, because I'm worse at the combat. But, man, Elden Ring. It's huge. No way anything knocks off Disco. It ain't so. Well, but yeah, Disco Elysium was another one where I would go really deep in Hearthstone time. This might be bugged. If we get to 6 minutes, queue, I'll maybe check if it's bugged. Of course, if it's not bugged, then I'll be like, oh. Wish I had canceled. Rack says Elden Ring should be a bit more linear, you think, makes it better. I could understand that. Yeah, I mean, without getting super deep into spoilers, yeah, I I did the first big thing in the game, the first big obvious thing. I'll say it's the castle, because the castle's right there when you start the game. I did the castle, and then they kind of direct you towards a second big thing. And I poked around there, and turns out you need to do something before you can do that. And I didn't know how to do that, and I didn't want to look it up, so I started doing a bunch of other stuff for like 30 hours. For like 30 hours or 20 hours. And then, Lyra gave me a heads up. I'm like, I think I'm just gonna look it up. I think I'm just gonna look up the thing you need to get, because I have no clue. And Lyra's like, check your inventory. And I looked in there, and I had a big clue that said, go do this to get in. I'm like, oh, I don't remember picking that up. But yeah, I got to play for like 20 hours or 30 hours doing other things than the second big thing. And that, yeah, so if you like non-linearity, there's a lot of non-linearity available. But but maybe a bit more, you know, some type of NPC that just says, oh, you need to go do this. You can just, you know, at the base, you're just like, what should I do next? You should do this. Thank you. We found a match. Took a while. Guess we're not gonna get this battle cry. It's obliterated battlegrounds lobby with elementals. Reds. Sisters about 8 times in Elden Ring. I died like 20 times just falling off of cliffs within the first couple hours. Because you got Bloodborne to that. Yeah, well, even the older Dark Souls, you know, usually the older Dark Souls would give you like 3 different places you could go, but not across open plains, not with a bunch of different caves you can go into and stuff. Alright, so player discovery, it makes it magic through both going for station. I think it makes it easier to binge than the older Dark Souls games, because the older Dark Souls games had, you know, like I said, you know, bigger areas, and I think it was a lot easier with the older Dark Souls to finish Sen's Fortress or something and go, oh man, I finished it. Alright, putting this down for now. I'll tackle the next area later. But in Elden Ring, you can finish a big thing and go, alright, well now I'll go check out some caves. Just some small caves. Do some small bosses after that big thing. It's a lot easier to ramp up and ramp down your experience at the pacing you want to play at, which I feel makes it more bingeable. Alright, I'm just gonna hero power. Missed, oh no, I did read that message. So I think if people are willing to spend tons of time in the game, this game kind of works much better. Dark Souls 3, though, with the season pass, Dark Souls 3 was also really long. I think Dark Souls 3 clocks at like over 100 hours typically. Then again, maybe I'm overestimating, because I did do quite a bit of PvP. In Dark Souls 3. That may be why I have such a high playtime in that one. Let's see. Dark Souls... How long to beat? I love the How Long to Beat website. So Dark Souls 1, 42 minimum, 105 maximum. That's completionist for like upgrade every weapon. Alright, where are we doing about forging? So I can bump and trade and let them draw their biggest minion and get a 0-cost hero power, but the 0-cost hero power doesn't really help us. We'd probably be better off playing the nesting to block what has guaranteed taunt. Go ahead and bump off the divine shield, but we'll kill this one. This is a very bad play around swipe, but hey, swipe doesn't exist. Maybe they'll bring swipe back for this year's core set, but not here now. So yeah, Dark Souls 1, like 60-ish hours for most people probably. Dark Souls 3, 32 to 96, so I guess maybe I did a lot more PvP than I remember. I knew I did a lot. And Dark Souls 2, yeah, 36 to 100. So yeah, all of them, all the Dark Souls stuff pacing in at, you know, between 35 and 100 hours. Okay, now... Get evasive war in this and go face for 7. I could take this trade, play the big old whelp, and freeze the bookworm. And freezing the bookworm is not essential, but I might as well. I can hide this behind the taunt, try not to get hero powered. Could do this and keep it 3-1, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, let's play the big old whelp. Here's our Dragonbane shot. And push the fourth face. They drew their biggest minion from their deck.
Balance in all things.
Expensive Discover. 5 mana Discover. They've only got like 2 other mana this turn. Might be able to just blitz their health down. Says, what do you think is the deciding factor? Which you got 11? Consider's kind of weak, right? I think we've been able to consistently put pressure down. I think we've been able to take a lot of advantage of our responsive minions, I feel like. I think the Battle Ram, doing just the Battle Ram, 4 damage rush, and being able to play, you know, like a Crackling Razor Maw for 0 mana. I think we've been able to do some very efficient removal. Would be the #1 thing for me. This is 11 damage. I'm deciding if I want to not care about the Corporal, which is scary, but if the game is about to end, it may be the right option. I don't know if I can bring myself to not care about Corporal. Alright, face with this, face with that. I can put him to 10, or I can trade into the Corporal. Alright, if they get some type of spectacular win by getting a bunch of Divine Shields off that Corporal, alright. I think with face with Hunter is better. And I even say with Hunter, but with this board. With this board, I think face is better, but leaving Corporal up frightens me.
I'm not ready. More meat.
Yeah, they do get a rush. But they don't get the honorable kill anyway.
Chill out.
Well, that's a 12 win honor. That was GG. Good stuff. Good stuff. Unexpected stuff. You know, I wouldn't have called this a 12 win deck looking at it. Not at all. But it sure worked out. Boom, boom, boom. Have the GG12, GG 5711, 3612. Nice work. Worked out. Worked out. Boom, boom, boom. Got a Skullman's pack. Plus a lot of gold. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you tomorrow, whether for Elden Ring on Safe Out Variety or over here for Hearthstone.